All right, let's talk about it. The ugly truth of the AFC North. So we won this week. Shout out to us. We are currently 2-0 since we unveiled the mic cart. But the problem is the Steelers destroyed the New York Jets. And man, is this division now becoming a cluster fluff. Okay? Starting off right away, the Brownies are 1-6. They're out. They're done. I don't think they're mathematically eliminated from the playoffs if you want to be like mathematical about it. But I don't think anyone really is sitting there thinking that the Brownies in any way are doing anything this season or coming back this season. I mean, Jameis Winston's going to rattle off some wins. But they're kind of out of the race, right? They're out of this whole picture. It's now between us three. And again, I mean, you got 5-2, you got 5-2, you got 3-4. I think we can win out. I truly believe we can win out. But we also do need these two teams to start losing. And I've said this before, and you know, when it comes to the Steelers, they're a very difficult team because they have a very easy schedule right now. But the problem with the Steelers is they always do play down to the competition. So there's always a chance that they throw a game here and there based on the fact that their competition, you know, they take it out. That's kind of how they work, right? So, let's see. Wait, they lost to the Colts? I do not even remember them lose. Oh, no, they did lose to the Colts. Holy crap. I forgot they lost to the Colts. They lost to Joe Flacco. Okay. So the Giants this week, I think that they're going to win that game. Commanders. Jaden Daniels right now is hurt. He just got recently hurt, sadly. I hope he's okay. We need Jaden Daniels to be okay. But at this moment in time, he's hurt. So now he's kind of up in the air, his status. Oh man, this AFC North. But let's, again, you know, the good thing is that both of the Ravens and the Steelers here are going to play each other. So they're going to somewhat, you know, destroy each other in that context. So let's say, for example, they win that game. They're going to beat the Brownies. The problem with the Brownies right now is the Brownies are so down bad that every game someone plays against them, it's pretty much a free win now. Moving forward, every AFC North team, when they play the Brownies, they know they're getting a free win. And that's the issue. Because not only is it like, oh, well, they suck. It's because I'm fully believe they're going to start tanking. Especially now with Deshaun Watson out for the season. You know, they're going to... Who knows how long that's going to be an injury for. They're going to start tanking, trying to get a better draft pick, and potentially getting a quarterback this upcoming draft. So that's pretty much a free win across the board for any AFC North team that plays them. For us included. I mean, obviously we just beat them. We play them in Cincinnati later this season. But again, it's going to be pretty much a free win for whoever, which sucks. So like, for example, Steelers can get guaranteed 2 more wins there. They play us. I think we can beat them in Cincy. But even if we beat them in Cincy, it's very possible to lose to them the last week of the season. I think the Chiefs will beat them. I think the Ravens will beat them in Baltimore. Philly, it's always possible. The good thing about the Steelers is they always, for the most part, find a way to go ahead and throw a game versus a really good team, a really bad team. Like, they'll go against a bad team, and for some reason, they'll lose a game that they should easily win. So, like, for example, they could lose to the Commanders, even though they should beat the Commanders. Again, it's the typical, you know, Pittsburgh Steelers, which I don't even think Steelers fans can disagree with me on that one. That's just kind of how they operate and how they have operated for so long, is that they just play down to the competition, and they'll lose a game they shouldn't lose. But I mean, right now 11-6 is what I'm seeing at best. I mean, at like the realistic scenario here, which again, you know, they're looking really good as a team. You got to give props where props are due. But again, like the Browns, I think that the Ravens can beat both times against the Browns. And that sucks because, again, that's 2 free wins that you're just walking through. And again, listen, it's the AFC North. There is never technically a free win. You know, you got to fight for every single win, no matter what. It's tough AFC North football. But if I'm trying to be as honest as possible. Man, the Browns look bad. Okay? The Brownies look absolutely atrocious. And again, if they are trying to tank now for a quarterback, it's not even like it's like, well, it's AFC North. It's like to a point where they're going to try to lose. And when a team is trying to lose, knowing the Brownies, they'll find a way to win. But still. Broncos, that's our only saving grace. The Broncos actually do look pretty okay. And if they could, like, just take that Brandon Perna energy and try to, like, destroy with it, it's very possible that they're still going to lose that game. Buccaneers, they play Monday night. They play tonight. I think the Ravens are going to win that game. I think the Ravens will beat the Chargers. I think the Ravens can beat the Eagles. They can beat the Giants. And I think the Texans can beat the Ravens. I think that's a possibility. But that's 12-4. And if we don't, I think we could beat them, but I think it's going to be very tough to beat them in Baltimore. That's going to be a very tough story. And even that, I mean, it's up to a point where now at this point, I'm just like, you know what? We either play perfect and play our perfect football here and now, or we just accept the fact that we're not winning the division. But what we are doing is going to go in for a deep playoff run and a Super Bowl run. And we just might have to forfeit the division if we have a stunt where we just can't get the job done. And that's just a fact of we started off the season slow. And there's really nothing else to say about that. We started off the season slow. We put ourselves in this situation. We put ourselves in this predicament. And that's that. Like, that's kind of how I look at it now when it comes to this. Because, again, like I said, the rest of the division is very good. They are. And even in this scenario, let's say we did do this, right? We won out, which I think all the rest of these teams we could beat easily. Not easily, sorry. Let me not say easy. I say easily a lot, and that's not the correct term. I think we can beat the rest of these teams, okay? I don't want to say easily, because easily, again, is an incorrect term. It's just, I think we can win. I have faith that our team can get the W in all these scenarios. But even then, I mean, all right, so that's 12-5. We win our division, but it's going to come down to this game right here between the Ravens and Bengals, which, again, I think we're going to win that game. But, again, that's also, I mean, not game, sorry, excuse me. The Ravens, Bengals at Ravens, this one, which I think we can win that game. But, again, that's going to be a very, very tough game. So, that's a part of why you love football. I think this is why we all love football and why we all just accept the fact that we are in the AFC North, and this is a part of life, is that you're going to have to pull out your teeth and pull out your hair. And if you think we're going to win any of these games by multi-touchdowns, you're crazy. It's possible at the end of the year, though, the Steelers are already in a playoff spot, so they don't play us hard. And we could win that game, which would give us a 13-4 record. That's possible, and that would mean even if we did lose to the Ravens, we would lose our division, but we could still finish with a 12-5 record. But yeah, no, this AFC North right now, like this is a possibility right here. This is possible how this AFC North finishes, which is insane. Like we could see both of these teams, and also my bad, the Browns. I didn't finish your thing here. Ooh, let's go at that. Yeah, there we go. This is very possible how the division could finish. Is we could be 13-4, or they could be tied. Ravens could be 13-4. We could be 12-5. Steelers 10-7, and then finally it could be the freaking Brownies at 1-16. And that could be the AFC North. Insane. Insane. But hopefully we get something figured out soon because we're on a winning streak right now. I mean, we got things figured out, but hopefully, you know, these teams start losing and throwing some random games. Because again, we never thought the Raiders were going to beat the Ravens. We never thought that was going to happen. That was a nice surprise. But so far, we haven't had any other surprises. It's almost Christmas, and we can't even get a surprise. Peace out, guys.